I have no idea why I look so tan. I think it
I
might
look,
be the lighting. I always
I
have
just
really good
changed.
lighting, remember?
I know, bitch.
Oh, bitch. So,
Bitch.
okay. Well, hi everybody. Welcome back to Real Estate Moms Unscripted. I'm Dawn
Yay.
Garrison. Woohoo! Your go-to Florida realtor to bring you sunshine in the real estate and occasionally rockets, of course.
Of course, there
And
in
then
Cocoa.
introduce yourself, Sarah.
I am Sarah, your upstate New York realtor, and bringing you all four seasons because we have a beautiful spring day right now.
To you. How's the
It,
snow? Because last time I talked to you it was insane.
yeah, well, we still have snow on the ground, but spring is definitely in full force. We're starting to see like little flowers bud, and snow's melting fast, so that's good. It
Good.
makes you, it's crazy because like today, the high, I think it got to like 45 degrees, but we're literally like walking out with no coats on. Like it feels so good. I'm ready to pull out my shorts.
You guys are crazy.
I
45
know.
degrees, no coats. That's crazy.
I
Okay, well, I
know.
guess when you live in Florida, your blood thins out, and then that just seems really, really cold
Yeah,
because
true. Oh my God, Florida was so nice when I was there last.
I know I can't wait for you to come back. I want you to come back.
I know, I could stay there forever, honestly.
Yay! I know you
Except for
should
real
stay here forever.
estate, because I know the market here.
Yes, that's true. So I have some fun memes for us. I have some events that I pulled from New York and Florida. So wherever you're at, we're going to cover some of that. And then we'll talk about whatever we want because it's unscripted.
Exactly. Let's go.
Exactly. Okay, let me see. I got to share my screen. Let's see, share. Let's see which one we get. It's going to be random because I don't remember what I've loaded. Okay, do you see this?
Yes.
Okay.
Home inspection reveals doorbell doesn't work. Better ask for a new wiring, new furnace, water softener, and a jacuzzi top. How true is it?
Hot damn!
No
It
kidding.
Inspections
What
can get crazy, right? They're so
I
fun, but they
just
can get crazy.
I just lost a deal to home inspection. It was nuts. And like everybody knows that a home inspector does their job, right? They rip apart the house. I always say from nuts to butts, they literally rip it apart, point out every little thing.
That's their
And we
job.
always, that's their job.
Right.
Typically, we focus on safety and structural issues
Yeah.
for whatever. I also find that um, they can be very overwhelming to buyers, and if the realtor is not presenting it right or going over it right, it can definitely hurt a sale for sure.
Oh, yeah. And there goes the entourage. I don't know if you can hear them.
Nala.
Nala. So it's funny that you just lost a sale to a home inspection. I did too.
Oh,
But it's crazy. So these people go under contract. I'm the seller's agent. So the buyers backed out. And my seller was devastated because it's always hard when the buyers back out. And the inspection, things weren't that bad. It's an older home. It was to be expected things. There was no structural, there was no danger, there was nothing like that. And I've seen inspections that have brand new construction that have been insane.
right,
This was
exactly.
this was normal. But no joke. So we're back on the market for, I don't know, 4 or 5 days now. We get a call yesterday. They want the house back. Yeah.
Good. Get it sold, girl.
Okay.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm
I'm like,
saying is like these home inspections with that. So like the one I lost too, I was also the seller's agent. And it all comes down to how the home inspection is presented to the buyers because it can be very overwhelming, very scary. And like I tell people, I don't know how it is in Florida, but like New York State codes change with the freaking sunrise. Like it wiring changes, structural things change as far as like how far apart or how wide the steps have to be and how what this shingle looks like or this wiring thing looks like. And I try to tell them it doesn't mean it's not safe. It's just not code because codes
yeah, codes
change.
change. Yeah.
So
And I
yeah,
feel like you
my
guys have older homes in the area that you live in and you
yes,
you
definitely.
sell. Your homes are much, much, much older.
Yep.
Like, what's the oldest home you've sold? 1800?
Yeah. Yeah, they've been in the 1800s for sure.
Jeez, I can't even imagine
Yeah, and
selling a home that's over 100 years old.
I know. I know,
Wow.
and but they're built solid. A lot of
Yeah,
times
they're
in homes
different.
like that, you're looking at like your GFI outlets and your electrical, and if there's moisture in the basement or
or the
So that's good
wiring and
that
the
they're
pipes. Do you have to do pipe scopes on those types of home?
sometimes if the home inspector feels that it's like not draining properly, they'll request to get a
A pipe
professional
scope?
like plumber in there or something and yeah,
Okay.
get it looked at. But I'm glad you saved your deal. I'm jealous. I wish I could save mine.
I know, but it's again, it's like it's just it's people just get cold feet, and the market is definitely shifting over here. It's shifting to a buyer's market. I feel like so we're seeing more and more listings come onto the market. They're sitting longer. Prices are dropping. It's starting to change. So we'll see how it continues to if it flows that way. But it's like you can be in one market one week, and then the next week it feels totally different. So it's kind
Hmm.
of like a shock. I'm like, I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know.
Yeah, so you're seeing, I feel like we're starting to see more homes pop up on the market, but they're still just going just as quick.
Just as
But
quick.
they have to be priced right. Otherwise, they're sitting and you're doing price drops. If you price it right,
Then it goes.
yeah, they're going and you're getting multiple offers for sure.
Nice. Okay,
So,
I'm gonna bring us up another picture. Let's see what we've got. No, we did that one. This
did
one.
the time change mess with you at all?
Oh, it terribly messed with me. Terribly.
What does this say? Hey, look, it's a collage of all the humans Zillow accurately. I can't read that, Dawn. Homes, all the
All the
homes
homes
Zillow
Zillow accurately
accurately
valid
val
validated.
validated.
Yeah,
We
or
talk about
whatever.
this all the time.
Valued.
Those damn
Valuated.
Zestimates. Like, what the
So
hell?
yeah, Zestimates. Okay, so Zillow is in the business of right selling leads to real estate agents, getting you to list your house. They're not in the business of giving you a real ideal world comp. And
Yeah, good
people get
market value.
yeah, they don't. A lot of times sellers will go on there, even for sale by owners, and they'll like, oh my God, my house is worth this much. I don't need an agent. I can sell it. I'll just post it on Zillow because Zillow says it's worth this much. So they've already done half the work.
My
Wrong.
totally
Wrong.
wrong. And my favorite thing to ask for sale by owners is how did you get your price? I have an interested buyer. I've pulled comps for them. How did you get your price? And they'll tell me, well, my Zestimate says that my house is worth this, this, and this. And then I always go back and I'm like, when's the last time Zillow walked through your house? When's the last time
Yeah.
Zillow, Zillow goes off a very big demographic. Like,
Yeah.
they go off of, location, obviously.
And if your neighbor like just did $25,000 of upgrades and sold their house, Zillow's
Right.
going to go off of that. And maybe
Exactly.
you haven't done zero upgrades and maybe you haven't upkept on your house, or it could be the complete opposite. Maybe you did $25,000 worth of upgrades and Zillow's going off the neighbor who just sold their house that was completely trash. So the price is not correct. And your house
Right.
could be worth more.
Exactly. Zillow is not what you want to go off of when you're trying to figure out what your home value is
No,
at
no.
all.
I
It's
always feel
crazy.
like realtor.com is a little bit more closer or more accurate, but they're owned by I believe they're owned by by the MLS, if I
I think
remember
so.
correctly.
Yeah.
And so they're a little bit more
Accurate.
correct, yeah, accurate. So that's how I feel about Zillow, Sarah. It's not
I'm so tired of hitting or looking at Zillow. Though I do look at for sale by owners every week on Zillow, and I'm just like, okay. I've
yeah.
actually reached out to a few and was able to grab some listings, which is
Okay,
nice.
this is tiny. I know. I don't know why they're coming out so tiny, but this one says it must be nice to work your own hours. Realtors, yep, all 87 of them.
For real. Like, find me a realtor that doesn't work like 20 hours in a day.
Okay.
Seriously.
I know. Sometimes it gets exhausting because it's like I wake up and I work, 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 work. I get home, I take an hour lunch break, and then I work, 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 maybe set till 7 or 8 o'clock at night. And then there's still so much more to do. Or you have clients pinging you at 8 o'clock at night, wondering why you're not answering them. And you're like, hey, dude, I have worked all
Life.
day.
Yeah, I have a life. And yeah, well, you definitely, I feel
You
like,
do?
have to set
Because I don't
boundaries.
have a life because of real estate.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing is you have to set boundaries or
You
it
do.
will encroach on all aspects of your life. And, at what point, what's your breaking point, honestly?
I
Yeah,
don't know. I
especially.
suck at setting boundaries. So, like, how do you do it? Do you set boundaries?
Well, I turn my phone on sleep mode like after dinner, and typically I might check it, but I won't respond. Mainly to if it's a deal, like we're in the middle of a negotiation or something like that, then yeah, of course, you're
Yeah.
gonna want to do it. But when it comes to like tenants and rental applications and investors reaching out to me about getting their places rented, that type of stuff definitely waits for the nine to
Okay.
five type thing.
Yeah. That's good. That's smart. Yeah. Boundaries are
Yeah.
good. We could definitely always have more,
Boundaries,
but
yes, for sure.
it's hard in real estate because you're dealing
It's
with
such a
people's
cutthroat
livelihoods.
business.
It is.
Yeah.
It is a cutthroat business.
And
And
it's
if you're
like
not
if you
answering
don't
your
answer
phone,
that call, then they're going to go right to the next person, you know?
oh, and they do. I've lost somebody because I didn't answer the call, but I called them right back. But their phone sent me to voicemail, and it was because they were on the phone with another agent. So it's
Geez,
like,
yeah, see.
you
And
don't
that's the
win.
thing. No,
So
you can't win.
it's tough. It's a cutthroat business. You are right about that. All right,
Ugh,
let's see what else I've got for
nonstop.
you. You're gonna
What's the
love
weather
this
like
one.
there? Geez.
It's beautiful. It's sunny. It's
She
beautiful
said
sunshine.
real estate profession was stressful. I'm 48 and I feel great. And she's got dentures, you can definitely tell.
She got kicked in the teeth a couple times,
Oh
probably
my
from a seller.
God. Seriously. Like
Okay.
the phone calls you have to make, like even when we had to make the phone call, to let my seller know that the deal was falling through because of the home inspection, like I literally got sick to my stomach.
Yeah.
Literally. And here's a good one for you. This is kind of my like bitch for the day. Well, it's been for like a week. I
Okay.
have these
Let it
buyers.
out. This is a
I'm going
therapy
to.
session.
I have these buyers that approached me 3 weeks ago to list their house. I'm like, yep, but set up an appointment to do a market on it. And then she's like, the day before she calls me and she's like, let's just hold off for a minute. I'm waiting to hear back about my job. She was moving out of state. I'm like, okay, no
Okay.
problem. So she calls me back like 3 or 4 days later and she's like, okay, just come. I want to list my house. I want to blah, blah, blah. So we get all the paperwork done. I get the photographer over there. The day before I go to list her house, I get a phone call from this relocation company that's saying that they are working with my buyer, that they're going to help her, they're going to relocate her. And have you ever worked with a relocation company before?
I have, and they take more than half of your commission.
So, yes. So they're like, if she doesn't use us, like we're offering her this blah 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 benefit package if they don't use us. Blah, blah. So I'm like, whatever. And this relocation company was 42% referral.
Holy
So
cow.
yeah. So
Wow.
I call her and I go, I straight up asked her, I go, what benefit package are they offering you? Because they want to take half my commission. Like, not for nothing, but like, I've already gotten professional photography. I've already started your marketing. It's supposed to go live today. And if we go with this relocation company, we're looking at another week and a half, 2 weeks, because they have to get second opinions. They have
Yeah.
to make you fill out a lifetime of paperwork that's not even like relevant to anything because they're not even anywhere near anything. The benefit package was like they were covering all their closing costs, and it came out to like it was very beneficial for them to use this relocation company
Mm.
versus not. So I'm like, well, half my commission, I'm going to turn around and pay these people X thousands of dollars for whatever. So anyway, whatever. I get over myself and I'm like, well, I told my buyer, I go, then I'm upping the percentage that you're going to be paying on it because I'm giving away half my commission. So I'm upping
Good.
the
Good for
split.
you.
Long story short, this was 2 weeks ago. And I still haven't listed the house because the relocation company hasn't given me the green light yet. She told me last week, she's like, I need you to hold tight on it because, this has to be done, this has to be done, this has to be done. And I told them today, like, and this is serious stuff. Like the spring market's about to go crazy.
Yeah.
Our sellers are going to be listing their homes like in the next week and a half. Right now, inventory is still very low, which gives my seller a huge opportunity to get top dollar for her house. The
Yeah.
minute more homes start popping on the market, the value
Yep.
of her home is going to be less. Like I'm just so irritated. Like I'm chasing this company. My buyer or my seller has already moved out of state. Like she's gone. And
Ah.
she's just waiting, sitting there waiting for me to like list the house and my hands are tied. So I don't know where that rant came from. I don't even remember what real estate being stressful, because this
Yeah.
is so stressful when I'm trying to, first of all, giving away half my commission, still looking out, when it comes down to like real estate agents don't always, especially me, and I know you, it's not always about the money. It's doing what's best for your client. And I know that her saving all this money by using this relocation company is what's best for her, because legally she had already signed a contract with me to list it. So I could have
Yeah.
just been crazy and been like, no, you already signed with me. Like, you're out that money. I'm sorry. But I know that that wasn't the right thing to do. The fact that I'm still trying to have her best interest in mind and this relocation company is
Companies.
just taking their
Yeah.
sweet time is so frustrating to me. And like, it's stressing me out so bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Because a week can make a difference in this
A
real estate
huge
market.
difference. Yeah, because what
So,
happens next week when three more houses pop on the market? Now there's competition for my seller's house. Like,
yeah.
the more
Oh,
on the market, the less value or less competition there is. So
yeah. It's
just
freaking
frustrating.
frustrating.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That sucks.
It's
All right. Check this one
stressful.
out. Stressful.
Real estate agent said it was a fixer up. Is that what your homes look like after like hurricanes?
Nice try, Sarah.
It just
Luckily,
needs
we
a
haven't
little bit
heard it.
of work.
Just needs a little bit of work. Yeah. So, have you been into a house where you're like, well, I've been into a couple houses where the pictures look so much better. And then
Oh
you go into the
my
house, you're
God.
like, how the hell did the pictures turn out this amazing?
Yeah.
Or like,
Yeah.
why did they not disclose that this house doesn't have a roof? Like
Correct. Yeah.
crazy stuff can happen.
Oh, I
Oh,
know sometimes pictures can be so far from the truth. For
I
real.
know. Well, and that's the photographers, man. They can just hit the right angle with the right light. It's literally like in real life when you're taking pictures and you're using those filters and you
Yeah.
look 20 years younger.
For
They do
real.
that with freaking houses. They can, I don't know how they do it, but they do it. They make a space look huge or the
Right.
walls look clean and you get there and everything's like, ugh, gross.
Yeah.
So,
But like, and when I tell people too, like, yes, sometimes the looks can be deceiving, but typically if you have a good agent listing your home, what's not deceiving is the price. Like if you're looking at a house that says $120,000 and these pictures look like a $200,000 home, I promise you it's not going to be a $200,000 home when we go in there.
no,
120,000, you get what you pay for, and that's what I'm like, for this price range, I know the pictures look great. Just know that the majority of homes that sell for this are in need of some kind of repair, some kind of hidden,
right.
like might be hidden right now, but we got to get to the bottom of it type thing. So,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
why does my
Crazy.
forehead look so big today? I do. I have like the biggest forehead. I need to
Biggest
contour that out.
forehead. We need like an edit thing too. All right, I'm gonna
Yes.
find. Let's see. Is it on here? Oh, darn. Where is she? Okay, I'm looking for a screen that I want to share. See if I can find it. Hold on. Not that. Okay, so let's see if it's in my trash. No. Trashy. I have a couple events that I wanted to share with you, but now I can't find the one that I wanted to share. So I'm going to have to skip that one and move on to the next one.
Aw.
It was a cute one too. Okay, so then actually we'll share one of yours. Hold on. Is this one yours? Okay.
Oh my God, this is going to be so fun. If you were here, I'd sign you up for it.
Yeah?
So,
Have
yes,
you been to it?
so this is a new event that the Child Advocacy Center, I do have to say, I shout out to the Advocacy Center here because they are always looking at fun ways to promote the Child Advocacy Center and bring the community together. They're just great. They do golf tournaments, they're doing this, they've done other things in the past that have just been so fun. But I do have some friends doing it. So
Okay.
I'm thinking we're gonna go. But can you imagine how fun that would be? 80s and 90s lip sync battle.
Love it. I would freaking love it.
I don't know if I would know all the words. Like I'm not, it would take me a minute to like remember the words,
What
but
song would you pick if you could pick any song?
I'm like, shoot.
Shoop. Shoop. Okay, go for it. Let's do it, Sarah. Come
Here I
on.
go. Here I go. Here I go again, girl. What's my weakness?
Damn.
Men.
Man, real estate. Real estate is my
Real
weakness.
estate's my weakness. What song would you pick?
All by
I don't wanna be. Yeah.
my anymore.
Oh, seriously, what's a good 80s song? No, that's not
You
eight.
know
Well,
what's
maybe it
a
is.
okay? I got another thing that shared. There's see if I can get this one. Wait, where'd you go? I have her. I have her now. Where is she? Come on.
Now I
All
have
right,
that
I might
song stuck
just
in my head.
I know. Well, here's another 80s, a good 80s movie. I think it was the 80s. Let's see if you know what this movie's from.
I can't even see that picture.
Zoom in with your eyes.
I want to go like this to the screen.
Zoom in
Hold on.
with your eyes. Okay, well, let me see if I can get a bigger version of it.
I got it. Hold on. Oh, is this Zoomy or
Come on, you
the
know this. You know this. You
the
know this.
the newspaper boys, the newsies?
No!
No,
No! I'm
Mary
embarrassed that you.
Poppins. I can't see it. I lost you. Now my face is huge on the screen. Hold
I'm
on.
embarrassed that
Okay.
you would even say that. Okay, hold on. I'm
What?
gonna find a bigger version of it
It looks
because
like chimney sweeper.
no!
Okay.
Guys, okay, all those who are watching this right now, you're gonna laugh at Sarah once we see the bigger version of this. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, I've got it. I'm gonna share. If any of you are out there taking gas, it's not the chimney sweeper. It's not Mary Poppins.
What is it? Pretty Woman. Okay, I could not freaking see that. Did not look like that. That's a musical, by the way.
Yes!
That's not the
Is that not?
movie.
No, but like that movie was in the 80s, right? Was
Yes,
it in
that
the
movie.
80s or the 90s?
Maybe early 90s. Yeah.
Okay,
Pretty
I
Woman.
walking down the street, pretty woman. Okay, I
Yes.
loved this movie growing up. I
Look at you
might have
make
been
me.
too young to watch it, but I watched it when I was younger. Now, when I look back and watch it, I was like, I can't believe I
I
watched that
know.
as a kid because
Well, that was like a very promiscuous
promiscuous.
movie. Yeah.
Yeah,
Very. I had to tie my hair up because I was having a hot flash.
you're having a hot flash.
Yeah, that
So,
was a very
anyways,
promiscuous movie.
this is happening between April 15th and April 16th at the King Center off of Wickham Road. So if you're
Sweet.
into Pretty Woman, it's a musical. I love musicals. This is something I want to go see. So I wish you could
I
come
was
down and
there.
see
I
it
would
with me.
I know. I totally would. But I can't travel anymore. I think I'm going to get grounded.
Why?
Because
Is
I'm
Jeff mad at you?
No, because I'm gonna go to Vegas in May or April,
Shoot,
and
yeah.
then I want to go to Japan.
You got a lot going on.
I know. I got to make money. I got to sell
Yeah.
some more houses.
Yes, you do. All right, here's another event coming up. Okay, this is an
Adult
adult
flashlight.
event. Is that
Yes,
not
that
the
looks
coolest thing for
awesome.
Easter?
Yes.
Yeah. Easter egg hunt in the dark with a flashlight for adults from 7 p.m. till 9 p.m. $13 per person in the Melbourne Auditorium. Listen, you're going there with a few drinks in you. You're probably
That
going to have
looks
some drinks while you're there. You're going to have live music, door prizes. I mean, this looks like the bomb diggity bomb.
that looks really, really cool. That looks like something I want to try to throw together for our Century 21 office to do a community event. Hold on. I'm
Fun
gonna
would
take a
this be for teens though?
that would
Like
be cool too.
an Easter egg hunt at night instead of in the morning.
Right, for teenagers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. I like
That'd
that.
be fun. Kids would love that. They would love, love, love. All right,
We
let's
had
see
our
what else.
St. Patrick's Day parade on Saturday, and our office took first place for the float. Let me see if I have a picture of it.
Congratulations!
It was fun. It was awesome. We worked really hard on it. I'll send you some pictures. Hold on. We are celebrating 60 years in business, so that was really cool.
Wow, 60 years in business. I didn't know Bill was that old.
I'm telling
Wait, is
that's
he? How old is he?
not that old.
He's
Not
not 60
not old
years.
enough to, well, maybe he was born. Maybe they're celebrating his birthday. What the hell? Okay. I can't
No,
with
I
you.
haven't seen him in forever. How's he been doing?
He good.
Good.
I
He good.
actually
You sound
he's
like cave woman.
He good. I don't want to
He
say
will
that.
good. He
Hold on.
would.
I can't find the good pictures. Oh, here's a picture of him. I'll send this to you. Um, it was a lot of fun.
I
We got
bet.
a
I bet you
picture
guys had
take.
so much fun.
Oh, we had so much fun. And my boys were in it. Lincoln, Ollie, and Riker were in it, and they had a blast. And it was so cold though. It was like 28 degrees with a wind chill of like,
Shoot.
yeah, it felt like 9 degrees. It was very cold.
So the kids were in it. Did they get to ride on the float?
We all the only ones that rode on the float were two agents, one with a
You're gonna get yourself in trouble.
one with a bad foot and one with a bad back. The
Was
rest of
that
us walked.
were both of those Bill?
No,
Just
no,
kidding.
Bill was running. I'm like, oh, okay.
What?
I
Man,
know.
that's how do you keep up with that 60-year-old?
Seriously. Oh my God. Why am I?
I don't know. That's awesome though. I'm glad you guys had a good time even though it was cold. Did you hand out candy?
Yeah, we handed out, hold on, I'm trying to zoom out. There we go. We handed out so much stuff. We had some lenders gave us t-shirts to hand out. Other lenders gave us
Cool.
footballs to hand out. We had beads. We had one agent doing, she said hi. She can't hear you because you're in my ear.
Yeah. Well, tell him we were talking all about him. All
Yeah.
I see is his bald head on the side of
She
the
goes, all she
screen.
sees is your bald head on the side of the screen.
It looked like a
What?
booby.
What? That's Texas. What?
Of course, Sarah's husband coming in. He's got to be on the podcast. So here he is.
We're talking real estate stuff. He goes, oh, you're talking women's stuff. I better leave.
I better leave. I look good.
He says
I
you
heard
look
that.
good.
I
Oh, you
look
did?
good.
He said, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling really good. So that's good.
She's feeling really good.
Yeah. Really good. Okay, so
Probably another
since
20
we're
minutes.
bringing that up, we're talking about that. I won't get into too much detail, but I did have an extensive surgery done, and it's so funny because nobody knows what I have done, but everybody keeps saying it looks like I've lost weight.
You did.
I did lose weight,
Just a
um,
little bit.
a little bit. But I've been doing to help with the healing process. Tell me if you've heard of this. I've been doing the hyperbaric chamber oxygen therapy. Was a little nervous at first, but I'm like done 10 sessions so far. It's incredible. If you ever have to
Yeah.
heal or if you're sick or anything, I totally freaking recommend this. Have you ever done one before, Sarah?
No. Is it like in a medical setting or what is it?
So I mean, you can like it just depends. Like I went to this one place that was a chiropractor and they had it in Utah because I was having it done, and then they had it done. They have a place here in Florida, so I'm gonna pull it up. Hyperbaric oxygen. So you can see what it looks like. And what you do is you go into this hyperbaric oxygen thing, and it's like it looks like a more like a bubble than anything. And I'm trying to find one that looks similar. They have like medical, like really intense medical ones that are made of like plastic and glass and things like that. Or they have like plastic ones, which is kind of more of what I've been going into. And they're like, let me pull this one up. They're like made of plastic and probably less serious for less serious medical conditions. And let's share that. Okay. So this is kind of
Wow.
what it looks like. The one I went into, the lady had two options. One you could sit up into, so it was kind of more like of a tent. And then there's one that you can lay in to like rest. And what it does is you wear an oxygen mask in there and it pressurizes and it puts a certain amount of pressure on the body. So what it does is it pushes the oxygen into the cells
Hmm.
on a cellular level so that your body heals quicker because it's being all that oxygen is being forced into each cell. On top of that, the lady told me that I was getting it done from in Utah. She says it's like taking equivalent to two 800 milligrams of ibuprofen. So 1600 milligrams of ibuprofen, equivalent to that for inflammation and how much
Wow.
it decreases the inflammation in the body, which is incredible because you know how I suffer from migraines.
Yeah.
Well, I had a migraine one morning and I had this appointment set up. And I was like, I'm not going to take anything. I'm going to see how this thing
Works.
works. So I get in there, I kid you not, 15 minutes into it, my migraine's gone.
Wow.
Each time I come out of this, I have so much energy. I feel so good. It is
How
definitely
long do you have to be in there for?
an hour.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
not bad. Maybe an hour 15 because it takes time to pressurize and then you have to depressurize.
Did you
It
fall asleep
like
in there?
I did a couple of times when I was in Utah when I was still recovering really intensely. That's like when I took my naps and I'd wake up and I'd feel so good. Like you can breathe, then you'd have energy. It felt really good.
Yeah.
It takes a little to get used to because you do the pressurization, like your ears like pop and you have to like yawn and kind of chew gum or whatever it is to help with that pressurization on the
Wow.
up. But it's made such a big
Such a
difference, I think,
difference.
in healing. It's probably something that I'll continue to do even after I'm fully healed, just like for maintenance stuff, like a couple
Do they
times.
recommend how often you go?
Well, my doctor said at least 10 sessions for
Okay.
the healing process. So I've done at least 10 sessions. And then from what I've been told, they said a couple sessions in a row can really make a difference. So not just doing one, but maybe doing 3 in a row. So like if you, I don't know, in the middle of the month did 3 in a row, it could really help boost everything.
Yeah.
And
Right.
then today after that, so I went to that this morning. And then after that, at around 2 o'clock today, I went and did a massage, and it was more focused on the like adrenal glands and getting all the toxins out of your body. So, like down your neck, where all your adrenal glands are, pressing into that, wherever you have those
The
glands,
glands. Yeah, that's amazing. That is
which can help
amazing.
get all the anesthesia and all that crap out of your body.
Right.
So, and
Right.
on
That's
top of that,
amazing.
Sarah,
Good for you.
the cool thing is I was only on pain pills for 2 days, maybe 3 at the max.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's
I
crazy.
know.
That's unheard of.
It for me, especially because I'm such a baby when it comes to pain. You know how I am when I
That's
get those
amazing.
tattoos?
It's amazing. Well, I'm excited to get my blood work back. I did blood work the other day,
Okay. For
because we're
what?
getting older.
We're getting older.
Having, well, we've talked about like the foggy brain, the fatigue, the joint
Brain
hurting. And
fog.
a lot of times people just turn it to like women getting older, perimenopause, or like whatever. And there's not a lot of work done on the woman body. I don't think there's enough done of
Research,
like,
yeah.
yeah, why we feel the way we do, especially women that have had children. Our bodies have gone through so much. I mean, even women that
Yeah.
haven't had babies, their bodies go through so much
Oh
every
God,
single
yeah.
month.
Yeah.
So I had just a basic physical done, and so just all your normal blood work done that they normally do. But then I asked them to test my hormone levels. So they
Good.
ordered progesterone and testosterone. Those were done last Wednesday, and they said it could take 7 to 10 days to get back. So I'm
Okay, well,
hoping
good.
that get some answers that
Well,
way.
I can validate for that. I'm on testosterone and progesterone. Best thing I've ever done for myself. Feels so much better too. That's like
Yeah,
another part of my journey that I've been on through this year, and I love it. So when you get on it, you're going to see such a huge
I
freaking
hope
difference.
so. Because man, it's like just that fogginess. I had foggy brain all day today. I was like,
Yeah.
chirpy.
Hi, baby. The other thing now that you've gotten your blood work done, you need to go on Amazon and order DHA.
What's that?
It's supposed to help. Goodness, get off of here.
Hi.
Get your butt out of my face, dude. Back that thing up. I don't know. It's supposed to exactly what it is, but it is a vitamin, not like a prescription. It's more of a vitamin or a supplement, and it's supposed to help with your testosterone levels and kind of boost that up. So if you are low on testosterone, that helps. Now, when I started taking it, I think I ordered the 25 micrograms or whatever, 25 mg. I'm not sure what kind. And that was too of a high of a dose. So I had my
How can you
blood work
tell that
done
it's too high of a dose?
because I had blood work done after. And she's like, you're through the roof on that. And I was like, well, I'm taking that. She's like, you only need to take that once a week, once or twice a week. So that's why
What is it called? I'm gonna look.
and Steven started taking it too. And he really felt the difference. He really felt more energy and
Is it
definitely.
a supplement for women?
It's for women and men. It's
Okay,
just like
because
it's like a vitamin A or a vitamin D, right? That's for women and men. So it's can be for both.
this is the this is 5 milligrams. Does
Oh yeah,
is
five
that the
milligrams would probably be better. Yeah.
is that
Yeah,
is that the
that's the same brand I order.
okay?
Yeah. I had 25 and she said that was too much. So five would
Oh yeah,
probably
this
be
one
good.
says 25 milligrams. But she said if you take 25, only take it once a week.
Yeah, once a week.
Okay,
So
interesting.
so you'll feel a difference in that too. But there's been studies, and you've probably heard of this too, that women actually need way more sleep than men.
Yeah, don't tell them that.
I know, don't tell them that. Because of our bodies and stuff.
But
But
that
I
was the
I
other thing
do.
that I talked to my doctor about was because can't sleep at night. Like I'll crash hard at like 9 o'clock at night, and then I'm up at 2, and I'm just like insomnia,
You're
big time.
something is off in
They
you.
say your cortisol levels tend to be higher when you can't sleep good too.
Okay.
I had him check that too. Haven't gotten those
Okay.
results back
Yeah,
yet.
I bet your cortisol levels are high. You, one, have a high stress job,
Hmm.
have 3,000 kids, and
3,000
3,000 kids, and at least six husbands
for
that you have to
real.
babysit.
It's exhausting.
It's exhausting. Oh my
Feels like that
gosh.
anyway.
Well, and you're the peacekeeper in all families. So, like, everybody
Ugh.
always goes to you with their stress and, like, Sarah. So, I don't
Yeah,
know how you freaking do it.
I'm just a time bomb waiting to go off is what's going to happen. Watch me.
TikTok, TikTok.
Right,
No,
exactly. Exactly.
none of that. Oh my gosh. Well, crazy. Okay, anything exciting that you want to give yourself a shout out that you've done this year? Any awards? Any goals reached from last year?
Hmm. Hmm. From last year?
This
I'm
year,
trying to
last
think.
year, anything?
So,
We all know you're a
no.
superstar agent.
Yeah, so why talk about that anymore? Just kidding. No, last year I sold 46 transactions. My goal this year is 50. So it's been a slow start to the season, but I think we're gonna be on track to be around there, hopefully, fingers crossed.
Yep. So what are you
So
doing? What do you have in place to hit that goal? I know you've been working on postcards and what else?
just mailers, postcards, cold calling, hitting those for sale by owners, expireds, um, just really going crazy, trying to
What do you,
social
how do
media
you,
market.
cold calling, how do you do that? Like, give me an example. I'm curious because would, I'd want to do that, but I'm nervous too and I need like a script. So what do
So it
you do?
depends on if, well, ChatGPT is great for that too, by the way.
ChatGPT, give me a script for
But it
cold
depends on if it's a
calling.
Zillow for sale by owner, because they'll post their phone numbers. Or I've had a few where I've had buyers reach out to me and tell me their location they're at. And I've reached out to, grab their phone numbers. And it depends. Like for sale by owners, their phone numbers are always posted. Other ones, not so much. But you just call them and just, hey, this is Sarah with blah 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 Century 21 Galloway Realty. This is going to sound really bizarre and off the wall, but have you ever thought of selling your home and what that may look like? And the reason I bring this up is because I have some buyers that are obsessed with that neighborhood, obsessed with that area, and if we could come to an agreement of what you want for your house, would you be interested in selling? Something
Oh
like
my
that.
gosh,
And then they'd be
that's good.
like, yeah, no. Okay, yeah, no problem. I'm gonna leave you my phone number, or if my phone number just showed up on your answer machine or your phone or whatever, save it because if you ever consider it, or maybe want to know a little bit more information of what your house might be worth, I would be more than happy to, no pressure, have a conversation with you. Something just basic, like, and there's some
That's
people that are
good.
mean. Some people are
Yeah.
mean. Other people are like, well, you know what? I never thought of that, but what do you think my home's worth? And I'd be like,
Mm,
well, I need to get in it. Can I, come walk through it? And you start kind of building that relationship. So
that's really good. I like that.
crazy, crazy. But like you
Yeah.
could get numbers off of like Marketplace on Facebook, Zillow ads. I mean, geez, I don't know about you guys, but people still hang flyers up in some of the grocery stores, like house for
Wow.
sale. It's crazy. People try to, yeah, it's weird. So,
Hmm. That's really cool. Well, good. Well,
what
you're
about
definitely
you?
going to reach your goal.
I hope so.
So we were the top, my team was the top in the top 300 this year of over almost 10,000 agents. Not quite, but It's getting
That's
up there in
awesome.
Brevard County. That's a
Congratulations.
lot, just in Brevard County. And
Yeah.
so our goal is to get in the top 200 next year. But I was like, maybe we should shoot for the top 100. Who knows? So
Yeah.
that's our
You're
goal.
a go big or go home type girl. You'll get there. It seems like you guys are killing it already this year.
We are. We've got a lot of listings. I want to say we have about 8 listings right now, and
Huge.
probably about 4 or 5 buyers that we're helping with. But we're definitely seeing a shift in the market. So it makes me nervous having that many listings because more and more listings are popping up, which is more and more competition for buyers
Right.
and sellers. And it will be interesting to see how this year pans out with everything. So
Yeah.
fingers crossed we'll have a good year, but I'm ready for a paycheck. I haven't had one in a few weeks now, at least 4 weeks. So, because
I
everything
know.
was
I hear
being
you.
like postponed and this and that. I'm like, oh, we need a closing.
I
I've
know.
spent too
Seriously,
much
that's the
money
only time we
already
get
this
paid.
year. Time to get paid. I
I
know
know.
it.
The only time we get played is once we get to that closing table. And
Yeah,
that's the most stressful part about it.
right. Especially when you work all these hours. I mean, I've been working hours upon hours, and you don't collect that paycheck until the deal's done.
The
That's
deal
the
is
only job
done.
in the whole world that you don't get paid until and if only if you close the deal. If it
Well,
doesn't
I read
close, you don't get
something.
paid.
Yeah, I read something on Facebook that said something like every morning a realtor wakes up unemployed. They have to go out and earn their business. Realtors are probably only, I guess most, I don't like to call us sales associates because sales associates don't go to class and have to get certified through the state to sell things.
To sell things, yeah.
But we're the only professional that actually works for free until we don't. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Until we get paid. And
Until we
you
get
know just
paid.
as well as I do that you've worked with buyers and sellers for years, sometimes, and
Yeah.
things never close. It's
Yeah. So
like,
you work for free basically.
yep,
Once in a while, once in a great moon, that beautiful listing falls into your lap and it's so easy. There's nothing you had to do. It just sold quick. Or that beautiful buyer, right? It falls into
yeah,
your hands and they're like, I already found the house. Here's my offer. You write it and it's done and you close early and you've had to do not like it's just a dream.
it's been cake. Yeah, that very
How many
rarely
times has
happens,
that
but
happened to you in your real estate
right,
career?
no kidding. I can count
Once?
maybe once
Once?
that's happened to me where they're like, it was
One
my
time for me.
listing. They called me and they're like, "Can we see it?" I'm like, "Yep." They're like, "Okay, we have cash. We want to buy it." And it was a done deal. But then we
Oh my
also ran
gosh.
into title issues and encroachment issues on that.
Wow.
But we worked through it and we ended up closing.
Yeah.
But yeah, very rarely do simple deals happen.
Yeah, that's true.
Crazy.
I know, not very often. Okay, I think we're gonna wrap it up. So whether you're headed to Sarah's event, the karaoke, or you're gonna go
Yeah.
see a musical with Dawn, Pretty Woman
Yeah.
one,
I'll dress up as Pretty Woman.
we've got you covered. Okay, you'll probably see us out in the community. We got you covered with all your real estate needs, any real estate questions you have. I'm Dawn with Dale Sorensen Real Estate. You can reach me at 321-341-2160. And then Sarah.
At where do I work? Oh yeah, Century 21 Galloway Realty. It's been a Monday, okay? It has been a Monday. Anything here in upstate New York, you can reach me at not a New York number, but it's 801-90379. That's my personal cell phone number just for you guys. Reach me with anything and yeah, here we
Yeah,
are.
but we got this. So we'll see you guys around. Bye
Yes,
bye.
bye. Have a great week.